Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 7, Week 7, Day 3. So today, we finally got the stars back. So they ended up doing a little mail for this, I believe technically last night, though it wasn't during the stream that we were doing. But we ended up getting the 3 stars. Hello adventurers! We have given 3 stars to all players who have missed out on the final task in Nexus, which is all of them. While your task list may display that you are missing a task, you should now have the stars from the missing task. And they also gave us 10 gems. Unfortunately not 50 that time, though they technically already gave us 110 in total from that mistake, so I guess it works out. But yeah, we do have the stars now, but as they mentioned, it does still incorrectly show the thing. It still shows we're 1 task short at 69. But however, we did get the 3 stars, so that's nice. That has been fixed, so that means the 700 for reward, which is basically just a portrait. Would have been really useful the other week when it was Wild Orb, but yeah, that didn't really make too big of a difference. But at least it's there now. If nothing else, the week 7 stats are now available, which are, what even was it? It was magic, which is actually a pretty relevant one. So there we go. It has now officially been fixed. Aside from that, not today, but tomorrow will be the first day that the pass is technically completable, assuming you have not bought on any of these, which currently is not even possible to anymore, and not bought on any extra money stuff, which is extremely not worth it. However, yeah, it is finally keepable now as of tomorrow, not today, to reach the final thing. So we'll definitely go for that tomorrow night. Do keep in mind we will be streaming slightly earlier tomorrow, mostly 1 hour earlier. Mostly because the Game Awards is at the exact same time we normally stream, and I do want to catch that. So we'll be starting like pretty much right before then, and then going over to Legend, doing our normal stuff, and going from there. I think that's the main thing happening tomorrow. King Haldor, which for the most part this is going to be occasionally used with either Elementals or with Arachne Weaver. Really curious to see how this thing works with Arachne Weaver. But I will go get a max and see what he can do tomorrow. I would do it right now, but we can't. If we spent 100 gems, we could do it today, which would be ideal, but it will not let me, which is very unfortunate. I want to. Let me do it. This better be fixed next patch. Next patch likely this Tuesday, or you know, next week's Tuesday. However, next week's Tuesday is not now. But yeah, they still haven't fixed it. Wouldn't that be awful if that was minusing 100 gems each time? Is it? No, I don't think it is. Could you imagine? 31,539. No, it's not. Okay. I was going to say that'd be very bad. Anyways. Like not getting the reward thingy or the gems, or getting the gems taken away. But anyways. So we do have a pet going on, though it's a pet that has been around for quite some time, but I think I might still claim it for the food. We got ourselves the little eyelet, which I believe is the Mystic bonus, so it'll help a little bit with the World event. So we'll claim this, go head over to the World event, mess around with that, and farm those crowns, so we're good to go for tomorrow, and having all of our crowns ready. So hello Mister, hello Barber, hello Bill, hello Cookie, hello Draco, hello Daddy Shark, hello Gustavo, hello Gadget, hello Sushi Ninja, hello Haley, hello Logic Slayer, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Hope all you've been having a wonderful week so far. And of course we'll just Phoenicia it down and be good to go. As we're getting somewhat close to that level, we might try forward to stream, we'll see. Though I might just go for some token grinding. Because we are getting, we've been getting an okay amount in the show lately. Also, hello Isabel, hello TJTimebomb, welcome, welcome. We got one the other night when we ended up doing it, so it's all been good. Oh, so I wonder if we're going to get a special winter event like we did for Halloween this year. Because it seems like something they might start doing. Which is even more of a reason why it's probably going to be next Tuesday. Because if there's a patch next Tuesday, we're probably getting festive stuff. It's probably not too much, but it'll probably be like something small like what they did for Halloween. Which is even more of a reason next Tuesday probably is patch. Kind of disappointed it wasn't this Tuesday, though. There's a really high chance it wasn't going to be. We got the one for Puzzle Quest 3 this Tuesday, though. But not for Gems of War. Of course, that being their other live service game. Which still isn't out yet. I was kind of thinking it might come out by the end of this year. However, it didn't. Which is kind of a good sign, though. Because, gosh, does it still need a lot of work. Sure hope it does soon, though. Because I haven't really been able to cover it much. Because, I don't know, BlueStack's been acting a little bit weird with it ever since they did that one update. And I'm kind of just waiting for the Steam release at this point for that game. Skulls with Santa hats, yes. I really wish we could just set custom gems. Back in the day, you used to just be able to change the file that gems were attached to and change them to literally anything you wanted to. However, I still don't understand how to this day they still haven't added a way for us to change out what the gems are. Like having like a dozen different designs for every single gem, like a green gem, a red gem, you know, and the skull. But the skulls, they already have like 30-something variants for. They just had like a handful for every single other one. Put them up for like some gems so we can get them. Maybe money lock some of them if they really want to, since they're just cosmetic. And do that. Like, how they haven't done that yet is really surprising. I hope they do get around to that at some point. Because they already have it done for skulls. They wouldn't even need to do any work in that regard. They would just need to add a few for everything else. How's that, low Roman? Welcome, welcome. And that way we can also use holiday skulls when it's not this specific holiday. If they end up doing that. Like, some of them look pretty cool. Like the pirate one with a little eye patch thing on it for Talk Like a Pirate Week. I don't think they've done that every Talk Like a Pirate Week, but they have an icon for it. Like a skull that basically looks like a pirate, little pirate hat and an eye patch on it. I don't think it has a beard, but it is the eye patch and the hat thingy. Like with a little crossbow, or you know, like a skull on its hat with the eye patch thing. I don't think they would ever get workshop support, but I'd still like to see like custom gem support to at least some degree. At some point. Because they already have it done for skulls, they would just need to, you know, implement it. Alright, well, since we're already using a Phoenicia team, I might as well go clear this out as well. Oh wait, my team might not be set to Phoenicia, is it? No, I forgot. Whoops. I forgot. Doing a pet battle does not actually set your team to that team. There are a few modes that don't. That is one of them. Yeah, I never got around to downloading Steam until around 2013. I think Dota 2 was the main thing that ended up getting me to download Steam. And then, hey, a year later we found Gems of War. And I've been doing it since. But yeah, I never actually downloaded it until like midway through, I think, 2013. And then Gems of War came out, and then that's like almost all we play on Steam now. Maybe not only, but you know, a lot of it, that's for sure. We're at like, what, 13,000 something hours? Let's see. Big number. Anyways. Let's see. We did that, we did that. Okay, let's go clear out the adventure board. I don't think there was anything good on it. Yeah, just a handful of gems. And then we'll probably go clear out World Event. And then work on crowns. Because I need those crowns so we can go show it tomorrow. And just a reminder again, tomorrow night's stream will be an hour earlier than normal. And I can't really do it during the day because I believe the roof people are around till about like 5:30 or 6. So I can't really stream during then. Probably grab dinner like right at that point then, once they're gone, so I can actually eat in peace. And then we'll probably have to stream at 7 then. And then we'll end just before the Game Awards, which should be at 8 tomorrow. That's correct, right? I actually completely forget what time it starts. I'm pretty sure it was exactly 8. Like I saw an 8, but I'm not sure if it was in a different time zone. I'm pretty sure it was in Eastern Standard Time. It's always annoying when you see a time. It's like, okay, it's that time, but what time zone is that time from? I'm pretty sure that was correct time zone. Anyways, we did that, we did that, we did that. Let's go clear out the other thing then. Which would be the world events, which means I will need tokens if we're going to do that. Actually, I should probably go claim the other tokens because we should have more than what we currently have. Nope, no we did not. Never mind. I was hoping we'd get an upgrade. I think we get an upgrade at 11. But we'll work with what we have here. Okay, appear to be all Darksmiths, so we'll take the lowest Darksmith and start killing this out. Okay, it is 8 PM Eastern Standard Time, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I'm always confused sometimes when I see a time. Because there's just so many time zones, and some people just don't post it. Or you know what time zone it is. Or if they do, it's like, wait, was it the correct one? Let's see. What do we need here? I'll throw it down. Oh, why do I keep thinking we have brown the skull? Oh, because we do have brown the skull. Aha! That's why I keep thinking we have brown the skull. It might be because we do. I'm just not used to it because we literally just got it as of this Monday. So like 2 days ago. I'm still not used to using it yet. Because it's a brand new mechanic, technically. Or, you know, a mechanic that has existed, but new in the sense of what it specifically targets. Because normally you don't have to think of specifically brown the skull off of Empower. Because it didn't exist until 2 days ago. I almost said 2 years. But 2 days ago, it ended up coming in. It is the glory troop for the week, and a pretty good one at that. Of all the skull spammers, it is one of the weaker ones. However, it's still a really good category of troop. To enough of a degree that it's not that bad. Even though it's the weaker of the category. If we're up against dwarves, it would technically be fine. There's just almost no situation where you're going to be up against dwarves, though, to use the secondary effect. That is just so absurdly situational. What's the weapon replacement for this team? Any mana accumulation option? Or Mang. Mang's a pretty cheap option. That's why I showed it in the video for the copy-paste thingy. Because I normally try to make sure the cheap team has the cheapest possible option. Which is Black Manacle. Black Manacle's a bit slower, but it allows you to one-shot if you don't have the damage to one-shot already. Oh, why'd I do that? We already had win off of AoE. No, we didn't. Never mind. I was hoping that AoE would be enough. I keep forgetting we don't have spell damage increase this week, which is kind of unfortunate. No spell damage. Oh, what do we grab? We'll take a skull for now. What do we even do here? Just gonna clear the board and hope something happens. That didn't quite do the thing I wanted it to do, but we could work with that. So we'll do that. And then he just dies. And easy as that then. If you don't have a good board, just clear the whole board. It's a nice thing about exploders. You're normally not further than one turn away from a full board clear. And then just reset the board into what you need to actually do. Okay, so we're actually going to cascade that. Get a bit of value there. It's going to give him some value, but we can work with it. Take our green over there. Do we have a skull? No, yes, kind of. Take out the skull. Let's see. Take the skull down over there. Yeah, there's 2 games that just got an update recently too that I almost want to stream for tomorrow, but I can't because the roof people are going to be noisy all day. Again. Hopefully they won't do it on Friday, but I have a feeling they might still be around. There's a chance they'll be done tomorrow though. Because I believe Pokemon Unite and Super Auto Pets actually got a pretty fun update. We only ever did one stream for Super Auto Pets. It's a pretty good game if you haven't tried it out. It's free to play. He did a big balance patch. That was actually pretty nice. Oh wait, I already had alignment there. We'll definitely need to stream it again soon. But our next midday stream probably won't be until Saturday. Until the roof people are gone. Still have our normal nightly streams though, of course. Oh, what do we even grab here? Yeah, it was very unlikely Puzzle Quest 3 was ever going to launch this year. Which I was kind of surprised when they were somewhat saying earlier where it might. Because there was like no chance it ever was. Realistically, there was literal 0 chance it was ever going to launch this year. Well, yeah, it's definitely going to be sometime next year. Though him not mentioning a quarter means it could be literally whenever. I would assume midway through. The 1 year mark of beta would be like March. So there's a chance they do it like March or April, which would make sense. Anyways, so let's go grab our magic. Actually, it doesn't even matter what we grab, does it? Because we need to go grab crowns. So let's go to Cinemirage with a quick kill Dust Devil. And then tomorrow's theoretically the last day we have to go for it. However, keep in mind, if you have the paid pass, there's actually additional rewards you can get if you keep going for crowns, even though you have all 50 tiers. The last 5 keep repeating forever. And not the last 5 is in 45 to 50. The last 5 is in the 46 to, or sorry, the 51 to 55 rewards are repeatable infinitely. Or so I have heard. I have not actually seen such a thing because we haven't reached it yet until tomorrow. And theoretically until this weekend because we actually need enough to get through them at least once to see it loop back around. Why can I not find my team? Am I that blind? Oh yeah, because I named... Gosh, I need to rename this. That or I need to like color coordinate it or something. I've tried so many different things to make this team stand out and I still keep missing it. Maybe I should just color coordinate it because that's what I did for Phoenicia and I never miss it now. So I might just have to color coordinate it like blue or something. I don't know, maybe yellow. This level's like a yellow. So, what would we need for that? Can I remember hex codes? Let's see, if I rename this to, I don't think you have to put the hex for the thing. I think it's just bracket. So if we put in like a, oh, that's not how, wait, what on earth just happened with my typing? So if we put in like a, FF, that's yellow, right? Yeah, that should be yellow. Like a really bright yellow. Let's put in 2x dust, or 2x Iron Hawk. That's not gonna fit. 2s dust. Dusty. 2x Dusty. There we go. Okay. Let's hope that works. Hopefully I will find that. And now it's all nice and yellow. Let's see. If I can go through my teams and I'm just going. Yeah, that makes it a lot more obvious, at least, if nothing else. Ah, there we go. You call that the sister Tacit team? Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure why I named it 2 times Dusty when there's technically only 1 Dust Devil. It's more like a 2 times Iron. Or 2 times Hawk. But I know what it means. As long as I click on it when I need it, it doesn't matter what it's named. So you pay to do more work, but you get more rewards too. Also, obviously that's not the main reason why you would have bought the pass. For most people, I'm pretty sure that had no inclination at all as to why they got it. It's more so for getting that troop and, you know, a few other knickknacks. Like, the extended rewards are not that good. But if you have access to them, there's kind of no reason not to go for them. Because if you went for all of them, you'd have to farm crowns for an extra 10 days. But for farming crowns for an extra 10 days, you would get a total of 4 orbs, 4 vault keys, 8 gem keys, and basically an Orpheus medal. I think it's like 1 token short of an Orpheus medal, but it's basically an Orpheus medal. Which isn't that bad. So if it takes you on average, let's say 15 minutes a day, which is a little bit towards the longer side. I don't know. I guess it could maybe average up. I feel like our average is a little bit closer to 10. But let's say it takes 15 minutes per day. So that's 2.5 hours for 8 gem keys, a medal of Orpheus, 4 orbs, and 4 vault keys. That's not too bad. If you break it down like that. Just 2.5 hours for that then, in total. Probably even a little bit less than that. So if you already have the paid pass, you might as well go for it. But no, paid pass can still stop at 50 as well. Like, you wouldn't have to keep going for the repeatable rewards. It's just for that little bit of extra loot. Also, if nothing else, this gets our EXP farming done as well. Because I actually do kind of want to get that level this stream. I just keep using this team until we get it, even if we've already hit all of our crowns. Because half of that farm we're already going to have to be doing anyways. Double daily crowns bug is squashed. Only 10 crashes per day now. Or things per turn. Oh wait, there was a double daily crown glitch? I never even realized. Really? Ooh. That's shiny. I have never been told such a thing. Let's see. What is this bug? Is that how people are getting more than 10 on a given day? Because I've heard of that, though I have never heard of like the way to do it. And some people probably did it on accident. Oh yeah, when's this button coming back? Let's see. This was from earlier, and it's still not back. And people are probably posting like, hey, where's that button? Let's see. There are only 11 days left. When's it happening? Yeah, that's like one of the most recent ones. Which is a good question to ask. Because I thought that it has to happen by next patch. I assume next Tuesday would be fixed. That's kind of concerning if it's not. I think the main reason why they haven't really made an announcement on that is that would kind of give away when the next update is. Missing campaign stars. This was just with the star fix that they mentioned. A little late, but we already saw the mail there, and that's already been done. Where's the other thing? I don't see the post on the other thing. Yeah, the button still doesn't work. We were messing with it earlier. It's most likely being fixed on the patch on Tuesday. Which, assumably, it's next Tuesday. I would sure hope it is. But yeah, I don't see the post you're referring to. With the double crown thingy. Yeah, we'll hand out a code once we hit the level. Because honestly, I think we might hit the level before we hit 10 crowns. There's a possibility we will get that unlucky. There's a non-zero chance. Oh, you said Kafka mentioned on the forum. Let me actually go check that directly then. Where's a Kafka post? There's a Kafka. Let's see. That's from 1 hour ago. Let's see. Where did she say it was? There it is. We've just developed a fix for this, as well as a couple of other fixes. Missing campaign stars and kingdom power on factions. Thank you so much for reporting this. The team investigated and found this issue with the daily reset to be unrelated to Guild Wars defense team bonus point issue, which we are still looking into, and we'll have official news post about before the end of the week. Interesting. What was the glitch then? Let's see. So what exactly was the glitch? Oh, they didn't end up writing it there. But it had something to do with daily reset. Interesting. Apparently some people were triggering accidentally then, because anyone who's been mentioned they were getting more than 10 were triggering it without knowing. I've never seen more than 10 on a day though. Mostly probably because I'm never really around at reset time to really mess around with it. I'm pretty sure the trick was probably something along the lines like, if you were logged in when reset happens, you could probably farm another 10, then log back in and then still do another 10. I assume is what the glitch was. But you would have to have been like logged in at reset or something. Like that seems like very likely around what it would have been. Or if you were logged in at reset, then farmed 10, and then relogged back in, you'd still be able to get another 10. Basically getting 20 in a day. Not sure if that's what the glitch was, but it sounds like what it probably was. Oh, so hello, Bishka. Welcome. Also, I don't think we're going to hit the, like, pseudo goal we had. Because I somewhat wanted to try to reach level, 1,700 before the end of the year. That means we'd have to gain a level pretty much every single day to do it before my trip or before the holidays. Which is theoretically possible. But, would be kind of hard to. Oh, was that literally the glitch? That's kind of funny. Yeah, it's pretty easy to determine how on earth they're going to break their game. I might still be very new to learning coding. But there are some things that are just so absurdly obvious that I have no clue how it gets by some people. Though I might say that differently once I start actually coding more complex things and start having so many things I could possibly break. Still in the very early stages though. I plan to get a lot more serious with it going into next year. That's literally my New Year's resolution. I want to have at least like 2 games made. Definitely at least like 1 actual published one that has a price tag on it. Like the first one's probably just going to be something for free. That will just poach to like itch.io or something. But that's like my goal of next year. Like 100%. It's not going to be like our dream game. It's just going to be kind of just like something. But I want to do at least like 1 free one. And 1 that we sell for like super dirt cheap and have it actually on Steam and just see how the full process goes. 100%. It's going to be something turn-based related. Turn-based strategy. Actually, almost every game I make will probably be turn-based strategy. It's just a genre I know the most. Hello, Mark Joey. Welcome. Any word on fixing the bug for the World event? Which one? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. They fixed the stars today. And also some crown glitch I didn't realize was a thing. Mostly because we're never on around reset time. But not sure which one you mean with the World event. But they just fixed Kingdom Stars last night, if that's what you're referring to. Or not Kingdom Stars, what I'm referring to. You know, like the 3 points off a campaign. They fixed that last night. Oh, the star one? Oh yeah, that's been fixed. It was fixed between the 2 streams we did, which is why I didn't mention it last night. Because it didn't actually happen until slightly after our stream. But, yeah, they fixed that, like, 18 hours ago or so. Pretty much around reset time yesterday. Or I should say reset time today, I mean. But you should be at tier 7. Assuming you have normal pass or free to play. Only the super paid pass is higher. So close to the level. Let's see, how close are we on crowns? I'm still going even once we have the crowns, though. We just need 3 more crowns. However, we need way more than 3 worth a level. Unless we get really unlucky. But yeah, that's 100% going to be my New Year's resolution this year. We're making a game. I don't care how basic it is. I don't care if we have to make squares and triangles fight each other. We are going to be releasing something. It does sound like a fun concept, though. Try to make an RPG out of just shapes. And do a billion shape puns. Like, just the premise sounds a lot of fun. If we need something ultra basic on the graphic department. Most visual assets I'll be getting from other things, though. Like, I don't intend to learn, like, music design and stuff like that, or how on earth art works. That is beyond my comprehending. Extreme X's and O's. Extreme tic-tac-toe. Honestly, Warcraft 3 engine, back in the day, Warcraft 3 had, like, a really insane engine, still does. Like, to today's standards, it's still absurd how good their engine is. From, like, 2003, and they updated it some in, when they did Reforged. It was, like, one of the few good things Reforged did. But, like, they fixed some bugs with the engine and updated some other things with it. However, what was I going on about? But I actually did have a premise for that game that I never really finished, but kind of started. But it was basically an extreme tic-tac-toe, where it was almost like an auto-battler with 9 arenas, where basically you would set units up in, you know, like a 3x3 grid, like a tic-tac-toe, and basically you were against an opponent and had like a set amount of things that you could set every single turn, and basically you had to get tic-tac-toe by like an auto-battler style, like where you had to set units in the little grids, and then your units would fight until death. And then, you know, you'd basically just have to try to get a tic-tac-toe match, 3 across anyway. I did have a premise for that. I never finished that game, though, in that engine. It'd be a fun concept to make. I would never want to make a multiplayer game, though. So you'd have to find a way to make it work with AI. Which it would be annoying to do. But it's a fun concept. Never finished, though. I was doing that in my teens. The premise was there, it was nowhere near completed, though. It was basically an auto-battler tic-tac-toe, kind of. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Yeah, you definitely can make a game out of basic shapes. There's a lot of ways to go about it. There's a lot of weird premises you could do if you want to go very minimalistic on art. And Super Autopets did it pretty well, too. They literally just use emojis. Like, 95% of their game assets are just emojis. Actually, probably even more than that. Probably like 98%. There's also a surprisingly high amount of free or cheap assets out there. Just gotta take a while to find them all. But they are out there. One interesting premise, too, would be to try to make a game out of royalty-free images. Like, try to find, like, a way to make a game or like literally like some kind of premise around royalty-free images, because gosh, is there a lot of like really decent HD images of random everything if you could just find a game that would work for in premise. One game I saw recently that kind of does that, Nintendo's Brain Age, whatever their most recent Brain Age game is. Some of the assets literally just use HD images that I assume are just public domain stuff, or, you know, royalty-free public domain images of stuff. Not every game in their thing does it, but like a few of them do. Which is interesting. Can't think of anything else pretty recently that's bothered to do it. It's been done for for board games it would make a lot of sense, yeah. No, I don't think I would ever use RPG Maker. The current engine I've been looking into the most is Godot. Mostly because it's completely free, open source, and everything. They also have a big, I believe, 4.0 update coming next year. Though it's still very usable in its current state. I also kind of want to try Unity a bit more. I don't think I would publish off of Unity, though. Though I do want to learn it a bit more than what I currently know, which is like nearly nothing. Though in all fairness, almost all of them I know almost nothing in. Unity just makes it so much more confusing if you're working in 2D. Like, if you're doing a 3D game, it makes a lot more sense. That has like any amount of 3D assets. But if you're doing like purely 2D, I don't understand why you would use Unity. It just overly complicates things that should be simple. The board game Dixit actually ends up doing that? Interesting. There's definitely ways to make it work. The only issue with doing a lot of stuff that's already pre-made is getting a consistent art style. So I'm pretty sure we found that final crown by now. At this point, we're more so trying to find a level than we are the crown. Because we have, yay. There we go. Well, tomorrow's the final day if it'll ever let me buy tiers. No, but we all get it tomorrow. But, because ideally what I wanted to do was buy one tier so we could kind of show it on Wednesday. But it won't let me, and there's no way I'm spending 10 bucks for it when we could just wait till tomorrow. But yeah, King Healdor. We'll go get that tomorrow then. And mess with what he can do. But before we do that, let's go get that level. Then we'll go hand out a code. I'll just do it off of dust level spam. We're almost there. So at this point we don't need the crown, it's just for the XP. Because this is actually the quickest way to farm XP in the entire game as well. But normally you want to wait till Guild War week. Which, hey, is next week as well. Also, next week's the first week with Elementalist Hero class. So that's going to be a nightmare of a Guild War. It like partially came out the previous Guild War, but no one was really using it or had it leveled. However, basically everyone has it level 100 now. Well, not literally everyone, but you know, like a lot of people. So we're going to see a lot of Elementalist next week. Like an absurdly high amount. So it'll be interesting to see how that changes up Guild Wars. Because the amount of Elementalists shall be increased by infinite %. Since it was originally at 0. But we're going to see it as like probably half our battles. I would not be surprised. If nearly every other hero class is either, like between Titan, Thief, Frost Mage. I think between those three, that'll make up about 95% of what we face. Maybe like a Monk here and there. I don't feel like Monk's is good for offense a lot of the time, but it's really good AI for AI. Because as long as you're taking extra turns, they're auto-feeding mana to the weapon. So it makes the AI less dumb, because it's going to guarantee get mana for your hero. These are basically forcing the AI to get mana for it. Even if it chooses not to on its own. Why do I keep doing that? We have auto win. Yeah, I still keep taking stuff off the board. If nothing else, at least we get some gold. The 4 gold's not going to make or break the gold stack. Actually, we should probably go farm up that gold stack soon. I feel like our gold's been getting low. Though it might just be the higher requirement for the guild that's been eating at it slightly. Because we have had a 2 million gold requirement for a while. So we're almost dipping under 10,000 again. But the faction ended up eating it a lot recently, so that might be why it seems really low. I believe we get a next faction first week of next year? It's like the first or second week of next year we get another faction. Wait, was it? Never mind. Wait, what faction would it have been then? Hold up. Never mind. I think I'm thinking of something else. When is the next faction? Do we even know? I don't think we do. Now that I think about it. Let me see. Fire Rift, so that's definitely Broken Spire. Red Brown, yeah, that's Broken Spire. Oh, it literally says Broken Spire. We don't have a date yet, though. Interesting. Oh no, is the Fire Rift gonna go into the heavens? But, yeah, there it is, the last one. Broken Spire faction. We don't have an official date yet, though. No official date, other than the default of 2,945 days from now. Which is kind of funny. But, yeah, obviously we're getting that at some point next year. We just have no clue when. Well, I know its name now. It's now called Fire Rift. The faction for Broken Spire. We just have no clue when it's being released. Maybe we'll know next patch. But even then, we might not know. Is hello Defiant? Welcome. But we know it's called Fire Rift. Thank you, Defiance. Yeah, YouTube ad revenue is slightly better this time of year as well. Though it didn't do like a super spike this time. Like it spiked some because it always does around the holidays because people are advertising more. But it hasn't spiked as much as it has in some past years. Though in all fairness, I can't really compare it to last year because last year around this time we did Age of Calamity. And Age of Calamity did like so absurdly good. So it's kind of unfair to compare our numbers right now to what we did last year. Just because Age of Calamity like really overbuffed our numbers in that current time frame. Do we know what the faction pet is? Do we? I don't think we do. If we don't have any of this info, we probably don't know what the pet is. Because it wouldn't have an image yet. Because nothing there is images. So there's probably no image for the pet either. We know what the Christmas pet will look like, though. This is a Christmas pet. Right there. There it is. I think you guys can see it outright. Let me just make it bigger just in case. Pretty sure you guys can still see it even though it's in a different tab. But now you can really see it. But there it is. It's the same little tongue thingy. That's a little present with a tongue. A little bow. Surprised they didn't make the bow the tongue kind of thing. Because you definitely could have. Like keep the teeth here, but make that the tongue coming out of like its skull. But yeah, it's a little monster gift. Yeah, we don't really know anything coming up. Like that's literally the only one that's official that has a date. Is the Christmas one coming on this 22nd, the Wednesday before Christmas. Also, Shelf on an Elf's coming out this Saturday if you didn't pick it up from last year or you want to get it maxed or just get more copies in general. That was the last year's 2020 pet. Not the 2021, but the 2021. A mini Infernus. Wait, was there a mini Infernus there? I saw a mini Zugoff. This one's been in the files for a while and they still haven't added it. There's a couple of these that have been around for a while. Oh, that one's new. But for example, like this thing has been in the files forever and it's never been added. It's basically a little pet of Deep Boar. This sword has been around for ages and has never been added. This bird, which I absolutely love, has still not been added and has been in the files for ages. This one's newer though. These are some newer ones. So that one's new, or at least newer than some of these other assets are here. This one's somewhat newer. It's a whale. What are they selling it for? $50? We got this goose. This one's been around for some amount of time, but it hasn't been around for like ages like these three have. And this cat has been around for like a medium amount of time and never bothered adding. And this one's newer. It hasn't been added yet. This one's also somewhat newer. It's a gnome. This one also I think somewhat newer. That's definitely for Pan's Veil for something. And then the mini Zugoff, which has also been around for a while and they never added. Also, this thing has technically been in the files for a little bit of time. Not always, but it's still never been added. It looks like a D20. But they still never added it. But yeah, I really want the Falcon. Not sure when they're adding the Falcon. But it's been there for like 3-4 years now, the asset. I wonder if it's actually dated. I don't think it is. Because I'm pretty sure this is from like 2017, 2018 or something. Let's see. Is there any way to check its date? No, it doesn't show it anywhere. That's unfortunate. Let's see. That one's number 40. That one's 45. So like if you compare them in numeration as well. Like this is only number 40. Because some of the more newer ones are like 100. Which is that 180? Yeah, that's 180. That is how like old that one is. Like this is 177. This other newer one is 180. This one is so old that is marked as 40 and still has not been added to the game. Also, apparently they never plan on having more than 999 pets. Which kind of makes sense. I highly doubt they will get over 999. Though they could probably expand the number otherwise. Like, let's say the one coming on Christmas. This is marked 171. But that is how old some of these are that they still haven't added. This is marked number 40. Which is like literally the first batch they ever made of pets. And it still has not gotten added. And we're already at like 170, 180. As far as pets that are coming up in the near future. Hey, they still never added the Falcon from 40. Because we pretty much started with that many pets. I think when pets first came out, we had like 30 to 50 of them or something. I can't remember. So how many do we have these days? Isn't it like 200 to 300? It's definitely a decent handful. We have, actually it might still be 100 something, which would make sense because that other one's numbered 171. But yeah, we currently have 164 pets in the game. Theoretically 165 actually, though some of them are platform specific, which is also why our number shows one above the number there, because we have the Android pet. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what trip am I missing? Duh, the one we get tomorrow, the King. We'll be going over him tomorrow night. And I'm missing 2 weapons. Wait, what's the second weapon I'm missing? Oh, Friday's weapon might already be in the game's data. Oh no, I'm missing the star. This was theoretically money locked. This might not be in next week's event. I'm not sure. I sure hope it's available next week's event. Otherwise, we're gonna have to wait a while before we can get this thing, if it's not in next week's event. This is theoretically like partially money locked, but you'll be able to get it for free either next week or whenever the next Nexus event is after next Nexus event. If it's not available next week, it'll be available the Nexus event after that Nexus event. And this is when we get tomorrow, of course. Yeah, Friday's weapon's not showing up yet. Well, on Friday. You wish pets would come up more often. I wish there was a way to specifically farm pets. They need to change pet gnomes to be whoever activates a pet, assuming there's still something in the drop table, they will randomly get a pet that they do not have max that is within the drop table. Like whoever specifically activates it, because it would give so much incentive to be the person who actually activates it for your guild. Whereas right now there's not too much incentive to specifically be the exact person who does so. And it would also help people actually, you know, finish the collection. Rather than just hoping like a 1 in 100 something chance actually hits the correct pet. Because with like 160 something pets, that's almost 100 of them that are non-cosmetic. So you basically do have about a 1 in 100 chance that you find a pet you actually want when you do it, like the non-cosmetic ones, when you activate a pet gnome. Alright, there we go. We got our level. Let's go hand out a code. Said we'd do it right here. And now we'll probably go a little bit of token farming. Did we do Ward Event? Yeah, we did Ward Event already. I'm looking for where on earth my code is. 1 second. Just grabbing it from the stash of billion codes and putting it over in our billion code section. And be good to go. Why won't it let me claim? There it goes. Oh, it keeps trying to autofill. Like, we put so many things there. It's crazy what the autofill is trying to do these days. Like, it almost thinks it's like a username password kind of thing. And it's not saving it every single time, but it has like a list of like recent ones. And gosh, is that starting to get like overflowed? Like, it's only saving like a certain amount. Like, I know for sure it's not saving literally all of them, but it's saving like so many of them because it thinks it's like passwords. It's not like saving it into like this. I don't know. It's saving it in a weird way. But whenever I like click on the thing, but don't actually click paste yet, it just shows like this long list of things. It's like, oh gosh. Because it's not saving it like it normally would, like an actual password, but it's saving it in like a weird, I'm not sure what to really call it. It's like an autofill kind of menu, but not like a password save kind of thing. It's weird. But it shows like a billion options based on like everything we've ever copy pasted there. Not literally everything, but a lot of it, or at least the more recent ones. But anyways, there you guys go. There's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu, whatever your game says underneath the invite code section right over there, or in the bottom left is what you put in for yours. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Copy paste the random numbers and letters started with Y3. And it gives same word as always, true treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And there you guys go. Enjoy. Unusable on PC mobile version of the game. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly, greatly appreciated. Alright, there we go. Let's go claim our tribute because I saw that blinking. Nice little 18 gems. And let's go run a run or two of some Golvania. Get a Zugoff or 2 in there. Actually, we'll go for 1 chest because it's going to take us 2 runs to even get there. Well, I got at least a chest in there. Just a reminder for any of you that might be leaving because of the code, we will be an hour earlier tomorrow. We will be starting at 7 instead of 8. The main reason for this is the Game Awards actually take place the exact time we normally stream. So we're basically going to be streaming 1 hour earlier. Also, no midday stream tomorrow. I have people still working on the roof. They won't be done until either tomorrow or Friday. I'm not sure which. So assume there's no midday stream until Saturday. Because I definitely can't tomorrow. And there's a good chance I might not be able to on Friday as well. I'm looking for where on earth my Zoogoth is. The only problem is now that I named that correctly, I still can't find my other teams now. There we go. It wasn't too bad for me to get 10 Battle Crashers. The only reason I kept doing that was because I wanted to level. We actually found it way before then. I just kept grinding because I wanted EXP. It actually only took us pretty much normal time. I think it was like 8 to 10 minutes. Oh, let's see what to get it over. Grab that. Today you had to grind for half an hour to get it. Oh gosh, yeah. As it can be unfortunate sometimes. Is there a limit? You can't get 10 without collecting the first reward or something? No. You definitely can. Like, we never claim the first reward and still end up getting it. Like, I always wait to not claim the reward. But yeah, normally it averages us 10 minutes if we're using Dust Devil team. With Rowan, it can average closer to 15. Some people do get, like, outlier numbers. But that's around where the average is. We timed it quite extensively for, like, a week or so. And that's around what we were getting. Like 10 minutes on average if you do Dust Devil, and 15 minutes on average if you do Rowan. And by Dust Devil, I mean the Ironhawk team. The double Ironhawk one that we were just using earlier. And for Rowan, it's just standard Rowan. Just like a Rowan with like a Leprechaun, Mirage Queen, all that. Any weapon you want that doesn't block her. Yeah, I don't really chase pets. Like, I know when they first came out, I would almost, like, check the game every hour just to kind of see. It's like, oh, do we have a nice shiny new pet? And sometimes even during, like, some Vault events, I would be like, oh, let's go check it. We probably have a pet ready. But I don't check it that often these days. I'm pretty sure my guild has so many pets max, I don't. Just because I never end up checking it that often. Like, on average, I feel like I check Gems of War, like, 3 times a day these days. One of them is for the stream itself. But I know back in the day I used to check it like so often. But we have so many resources these days that I don't really need to. If you're progressing through the game, there's definitely an argument to be made that it could be worth it. Especially for how quick it is, especially on like mobile. You can get in and get out in like 10 seconds. Let's see, we'll throw that down. You already have all 4 Nexus pets max? Nice, wow. You went all out. Let's see. What do we need here? Take the little flame there. Should be enough to get things rolling. Take the skull. And we're good to go. If anyone else has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. After this chest, we're probably going to call it a wrap for tonight. And then tomorrow night's stream will be 1 hour earlier than normal at 7 p.m. Mostly because of the Game Awards. And then, what do we have this Friday? Just raids. And then we'll have a normal stream for that tomorrow, for Friday night then. And then our next midday stream probably won't be till like Saturday. Not sure exactly what we'll do that day, but we'll find something. Yeah, if you get really... maxing a pet can take anywhere from about 2,110 gems to like 3,110 or like something like that. It's like the same cost as a faction, which is kind of interesting. Like it's anywhere from like 2 to 3,000. If you get unlucky, it's closer to 3. If you get lucky, it's closer to 2. It's basically the exact same cost of getting a max faction is the same cost as getting a pet max. Assuming you have no copies of the pet. Or, you know, basically none. It's one of the reasons I didn't go for the Moist Owlet. It's a really good pet bonus, though. Elementals are good. Aw, what is not good is that chest, though. Well, in all fairness, there is only one chest. It's not like we farmed 1 billion of them. But anyways, guys. I'll be heading out for now. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Oh yeah, yeah, we will be doing, yeah, we'll definitely do Mario Party for your birthday on Sunday, Isabel. I did not forget. But yeah, we will be doing that then. With the normal crew, hopefully. Actually, I'm not sure if Defiant will be around. But as much of the normal crew as we possibly can. And we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, one last reminder. 1 hour prior to now, tomorrow, or sorry, 2 hours prior to now tomorrow, at 1 hour earlier than normal, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll be going over the new Legend that comes out. We'll be messing with that, and it's 1 hour earlier, mostly because of the Game Awards, which takes place at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll kind of chat about that probably a little bit on Friday stream, since it'll be pretty chill, since I think all we have is raids with like an undead weapon or something. So overall, pretty straightforward. It's either raids or invasions, I can't remember. But we get like an explodey undead weapon, nothing too interesting. Definitely make sure to pick it up if nothing else. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful week, have wonderful holidays if you're celebrating anything yet. And I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe out there.